Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Alperen Şengün.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Şengün in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Philadelphia. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the three, the small forward. Sinks the triple. Well, today is one of those very... special dates on the NBA calendar. Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
And it's a day of reflection, a day to celebrate one of the truly great people in the history of this country. It's an honor to just be out here today celebrating Dr. King.
And Green gets it to go.
Of course, a volume three-point shooter like Green has an answer. He was ready to strike back in a hurry.
And Embiid throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Melton pitch to Embiid. Off target with his three. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Melton. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Joel Embiid.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
And Green slams it in.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Maxey against Van Vliet. And that one's good, Maxey. Maxey's got 6.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside, Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You got to get out on that if you're the defender. Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Houston moving it around. The 10-footer. And Embiid with the block. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia. So if you look at the Rockets' struggles, Clark, over the last few seasons, what stands out to you?
Well, I think it starts at the defensive end of the floor, Kevin. I mean, a team is not going to make noise in the NBA if they don't defend consistently. I'm sure improving on D is a focus this season.
The 76ers leading by 4. 4-3. Oubre drills the three-pointer.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. To the inside, Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Here's Maxey. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Maxey against Van Vliet. Launches it. Şengün with the bucket.
This speaks to how assertive Şengün can be when he makes decisions like that there.
Here's Brooks. No good that time. Good D by Embiid. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Celtics.
Well, it's easy to see. That's why their offense.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night.
Green from Joel. Van Vliet up top. 6 to shoot. And there's the pass to Brooks. And here is Van Vliet. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And the basket by Harris.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Green, no luck. The 76ers leading by 12. Charity stripe shot, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
A real comfort zone for Harris. I mean, he's looking to score often from this area.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Last time they met in Houston.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
When you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. Take a look at the 76ers. The season well underway, and they've been solid in 3rd right now.
And I think for the 76ers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks' game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And so it's Houston with it. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. And the wide-open shot from Green. Connects from 3-point range. Green's got 11.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Green draws the double. Van Vliet wide open. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Bangs home the trifecta. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those 3s early and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
He's got confidence to let it go from anywhere beyond the arc, whether it's the corner or up top. Smith makes a defense work.
Rockets trail by 17.
And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Well, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he delivers in just about any situation he's put in.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Oubre against Brooks. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Inside. And there's Van Vliet on the assist from Green. 6 points for Fred Van Vliet.
He's only 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into some kind of rhythm.
Here's Harris. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here's Şengün. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Boston.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
Robert Covington's checked in for the 76ers. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Here's Maxey. The three-pointer is right on target. Maxey's got 20.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Launches a three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
A nice shot by Harris.
And Harris can certainly knock this down, which is why you got to guard him tighter than that.
Timeout called the Rockets. In terms of the ideal stretch four, Clark Tobias Harris fits the mold.
Yeah, he does so much so well on the court. He's an excellent three-point shooter, helps space the floor, but at the defensive end, he's versatile, he's tough, battles on the glass as well, and I just love his overall game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Tari Eason comes in for Dylan Brooks. It's Thompson in for Fred VanVleet. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Here's Thompson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Green. Takes a three.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Lets the three fly. Another three for Philadelphia.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Here's Green after the made shot from Joel Embiid. And it's Green missing. Green against Embiid over Green. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Green inside the three-point line. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Nice job finding the open teammate that time. What a pass right there from Embiid.